My name is Emma Grace Christopher. I am currently a senior at Cumberland County High School. I have lived here my whole life, but I travel a lot due to my experience in FFA, a club that we have at my school. I love to play music. I can play the piano, the guitar, and a little bit of drums and bass. I love to read books. Literally anything that is popular is sitting in my bedroom, and I have definitely read it, especially with all of our snow days that we've had recently. It's been a great way to spend my time. I plan on attending Roane State for my first 2 college years and then transferring to Tennessee Tech with a major in education. I hope to one day be a biology or chemistry teacher for high school students. My mom is a first grade teacher, and I will definitely leave the littles to her because I do not have the patience for that. So my story is going to kind of revolve around my time in FFA. So one thing that we do is they're called CDEs, or career development events. And one that I participate in and have for the past 3 years is employment skills. So this past week, I was able to go to Lebanon High School and compete against a few different people in our district, where I presented a internship. It was called the Cumberland County Fair Intern, where I was an agriculture educator and I had a whole booth. So I got to work with hydroponic systems, aquaponic systems, different type of mechanical systems, taught safety to both students and adults, and it is something that I'm very passionate about, that I absolutely love. So I walked into the interview room. They had my cover letter, they had my resume, as well as the job description. I sat down and I read the rubric very well, so when I walked in, I shook their hands, introduced myself, stood behind the seat, and waited to be seated. And when I sat down, I was not nervous at all. I was really excited. When I'm very passionate about something, I am more than willing to sit down and talk to you about it forever. So when I sat down, the first question I got asked was, why do you think that you should be in this position? And I had to say that I am somebody who likes to get something done to the full extent and to my best abilities. So I said I am more than willing to make sure that everything is done perfectly, and that I'm willing to put in extra hours to make sure that the things that need to get done get done. Another question they asked me was, what are some of your weaknesses that you may have? And my response was that I am not always a group person. I like to be a leader. I like to take initiative. And like I said, I'm very detail oriented and I like to get things done to the best of my abilities. So I explained to them that that's a flaw, but definitely something that I'm willing to work towards with a group that they have for me. So when I finished, they asked me a few more questions, but I finished up the interview. I shook their hands when I left. I gave them my business card and I walked out. And another part of the competition is we have to fill out a job application. So on the job application, I was able to give references. I was able to tell them what my position was and why it is important to me and why it is important in the Cumberland County area. It was very interesting, very cool. I absolutely loved it. And then I got to go sit in the cafeteria while everybody else went. I was at Lebanon High School for a very long time. I got there around 4 o'clock, didn't leave till about 8:30, waiting on results. But sadly, I did not place, but it was a very big learning experience because I was able to just talk to industry professionals about something that I am truly passionate about, both agriculture and education, and being able to tell them how truly passionate I am and being able to express that to them, and them having overall great feedback. I absolutely love it. So if you have ever heard of FFA, so glad that I'm able to bring awareness to it. But that is just a little story about me and a little bit about myself. So I'm really excited about this class. I'm really excited to get to know each and every one of you. Thank you for your time.